Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I guess this is now the second weekend of the new year. Hope you're doing well. This video came to me, it's kind of like what is the mother of invention or whatever, kind of a deal. I found out that some people are spending a lot of money to get their vehicles booked um, into films. I talked to one lady and she paid $50 to start an initiation thing. Not initiation, but to do an administration. She's doing all the typing herself, type, and putting all the photos. And she put a video on the site. She did all this stuff herself, and they charge her $50 to do that, to upload all her information. Then she pays $10 a month, and she pays 40% of whatever they get her. So if you get a $200 gig, they're taking $80. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. And some of them only do one thing. One of them that she told me that she joined only does films and television. I said, what about music videos? She says, no, they don't do it. But what about weddings? If you have a nice car, maybe they want to be in a wedding. Maybe your car should be in a parade. What if your car is a parade car? My car is not really a parade car because it's not a convertible. They like to get the convertible, and people think they sit on the back seat. They don't. There's really a bench they put on top of the back seat, and they drive very slow, and everybody waves their parade wave, whatever. So my car's not really for that. Our car, the I'll put a link to her down below. Her name is Willow. She's very loud. She is a 1973 Oldsmobile Cutlass Model S Sun Coupe, and she is very rare. Not very expensive, not very luxurious, but she's very expensive. She's very rare. So that's a lot of money for one thing. And I said, well, what if you want to get your car into like parades? She said, well, he does have some other databases that he can put me on. Would I do that? No. So I'm going with me. What I would do. When I found out about this, and then I was like, well, how do they guarantee they're going to book your car? Like if we don't book your car this month, we're going to give you back your $10. You should pay that monthly fee, and she get it back. If they don't get her booked at least once a month. Now during the strike, they would have lost some money because we just weren't filming. But they opened the door to that because they're saying no parades, no photo shoots, no weddings or graduations or something like that. Maybe like my car's, she can be rented for someone to drive just because they enjoy driving a classic car. Maybe they want to go out on a picnic and take the car, a nice old car, on a picnic. But they don't do that. So that, wow, they're really, 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 really get a lot of money from people that maybe don't have it. Now, a lot of these actors in the beginning level will spend, they go out and they spend like $5,000 or more on photos, classes, signing up for different websites to get booked, to try to find the work or whatever. And they can spend, like, this one lady told me she spent over $5,000. I think she spent like $6,000 to get started. She said, well, how much did I spend to get started? And I said, the old goose egg. I didn't spend any money. Then I did go get my photos done at a big box store, and I think it cost me $9.99 for the package, and it got me a couple of. I got the disc that had all the images on it. They were okay, I guess. And I went and got copies made. So those are choices I did myself. Back then, you really had to do that, but you had to mail a hard copy of your headshot. Now you can basically, if you have a camera with a little remote on your thing, you put your phone on a tripod, get dressed real nicely, kind of tilt off to the side maybe, and take your own photos. Like that, or put the timer on. Mine has a timer and also a thing where you can wave your hand and it'll start the video. So I don't know exactly how it works. Right now it's not working. I'll find something that works. Oh, hey, that's cool. And I try to do it again. It doesn't work. But she spent about $6,000 to get started, and she hasn't gotten that far. And they tell me, David, can you spend $6,000 to get this $200,000 roll? Well, first of all, I think it's a scam. But if it turns out it's legit and I have a contract right there, sure, I'll put up $6,000 up front to get $200,000. But that's not the case. She would put up $6,000, and she's being offered things like student film for free, or a little non-union project for $100 a day. She's not going to recoup that money for probably a couple of years, maybe, if she just takes it from what she makes. But a lot of people have money to begin with, so they think if I spend money, I can go faster, and maybe that's not the case. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. Like I said, this is about me, what I did. So I decided that I'm going to make my own database for automobiles. Maybe you have a boat. Do you have a horse trailer? These are some things they need. If you have access to heavy equipment, cars are not extremely hard to get. Now, this database I'm doing right now, these are about old cars, vintage, and unique cars. So if you say, well, I have a 2021 Toyota Prius, and I'm going to put it on your list, you're not going to get work. You're just wasting your time, and you're clogging up the list, because you can use that car, but they don't go out and search databases or ask people like me to find them those cars. Now they need 500 pristine 2021 or whatever Toyota Prius with no body damage, no bumper sticker, no my dog is smarter than your kindergartner, or baby on board, no stickers, no nothing, no fuzzy dice, no, you've done nothing to that car. It looks like it rolled off of the assembly line. Once they buff it out, they give you a free detail of the car. If they're only using the outside, they'll often do that. So that may be something I would need, but I would post another video here on my YouTube channel asking people to please send me photos of their 2021 Prius. This is more like the 1965, maybe you have a Mustang, maybe you have a Camaro. Now, if you're going to go buy a car to use in film, be wary of this. Everybody loves the look of a Chevelle. Boy, they look cool. I like them. Wait, look at that Chevelle. Mustang. I like it. But the problem is, because we all like it, there's a lot of those. I've had someone that says no Camaros, no Chevelles, no Mustangs, because they already have them all booked. They want cars other than those for the show because they can't have a parking lot with all those cars. Maybe if it's the Camaro employee lot of those who work for building Camaros, maybe they could. But if it's just a day in the life of 1975 in Detroit, they're not going to have those cars. They need some Volkswagens. They're going to need this. Volkswagens also, there's a lot of Volkswagens. But so if you have a car that you think, man, my car's beautiful, I have a really perfect Chevelle, for example. It's a $95,000 car, and they don't want to use it. Well, that's because they have another 300 of those people write, can you use my Chevelle? 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 Hey, can you use my Chevelle? So if you're going to purchase something, try to get something a little bit unique. My car's unique, therefore I am able to do that. So people have been not stealing money. People have been taking money for things they're not doing. Obviously, she's not getting her car booked, the one lady, and therefore I would say that's not right. If they say they're going to book your car, book my car, So what this is, if you have, let's say that some of the things that are really hard for them to book is going to be like big rigs and people that can drive them. If you can drive the big rig and you have a big rig, that's great. Heavy equipment, horse trailers, maybe you have an ice cream truck, maybe you have so if you have a unique vehicle or an old vehicle, you need to let me know, and I'm going to show you how to put it on there. So I need to know, does it run? Now remember, run is boom, 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 boom. Hey, there she goes. Hey, Molly, good job. Started right up. Or does she drive? And she can drive, and do the lights work? So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I need in the subject line. Now the subject line is very important because that's the way I'm going to be able to search you. I'll be able to search you with the subject line in Gmail. But I also, in the body of the letter, I need to have photos. And so the photos I need is probably, let's see, I need the right side, the left side, the front, the back, maybe underneath, under the hood, and maybe inside. So maybe like 6 photos. Don't send me a photo of your grandma with a car on your fishing trip to Arkansas. Don't need that. Not yet. I'd like to hear the story, so tell me the story in the comments below here, but not on the Gmail that I'm going to show you. On the Gmail, I'll show you just, I need those 5 photos. If you have a short video, maybe a minute, maybe 30 seconds of your car running. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe you're driving, you have your wife driving, you film her. That's fine, but don't send me music videos as been. Don't send me a bunch of stuff I just cannot use, because what happens when I'm going to forward whatever you send to me in the Gmail is what I'm going to forward to production. So if you put a whole bunch of stuff on there, like here, watch this video, watch this. So if you see this movie, you're going to see my car parked in the parking lot of the real estate agent. They don't need that. They want to know. They want those 5 photos. We need to know: does it run? Does it drive? Tell me what works and what doesn't work. Like, hey, my flashers, my left signal works, my right signal works, my headlights work, but my dome light doesn't work. That's good to know. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn the camera around, and I'm gonna show you what I need. Okay, so let's pause for 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now this is the actual Gmail. So this is what I need in here. This is my car. So I put in parentheses that it's a car. So I'm going to search. I might just search cars 1973 or cars 70s. And your car will pop up that way in the search. And then I'm going to send whatever you send to me, I'm going to send it to production. So for mine, this is all I need you to do. So mine is a car, 1973 Oldsmobile Cutlass Model S, and the color is yellow. Now you don't see me saying this is a very rare car. They only made this car for 2 years. Mine's a 73. They made them in 73 and 74. You don't see me put all that there. But in the body, I would probably mention that. You know, you can say I'm the original owner of this 1973 car, or my father was the original owner and I bought it from him for $300. That can in the body, not in the subject line. So that's all I need. So then what you'll do is you will send it over to this address, and I'll put that in the comments too. It's vehicles4film.old.and.unique@gmail.com, and I'll send that to you. I'll go ahead and do that. But what you need to do is just go ahead and put this information in the title. It could be boat. I don't know what boat. So, hey, boat 1948 tugboat made by whatever color green. Who knows? So that would go in here. So this is the information, the basically the title of your thing. Then you're going to put a few photos here. If you have a short video, maybe a minute long, put it there. Right? Does it run? Does it run? Does it drive? Does it work? All that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn this around again. And there we are. So that is basically it. But remember, I can't get you work if I can't find you. So I don't have any work right now, but there has been some work where they use one car. It's usually a music video. They use my car, one car. I've been on ones where there's one car, and I've been on ones where there are 60 cars. Remember that. You could be one of the 60. You could be the one. So hit subscribe, hit the bell if you want to get your car making money for you. And then you don't have to pay your car, right? Give it some nice gas or something, or maybe change the pine tree air freshener. Okay, so that's what I need. I need you to give me that information. That's all the information. Don't put things like, my grandma loved it. My kid called my blue car boo boo car. That's nice. Tell me that in the comment section. You tell me that anything you want to tell me in the comment section of this video. But on the Gmail, keep it professional. What I need, only what I need, and we'll go from there. Take care. Have a great weekend.